All right, all
Hello,
right.
hello, hello, everybody.
Welcome to the LDM Show. Things happen when we are live sometimes.
Hello,
But
beautiful people. Thank you for joining us.
yes, it's one of those beautiful days. Like I said before, the spring is like they said, hey, what are you doing? It's winter time still, and they threw like another winter out there. So
You know what? Honestly, like, I don't even know what's happening with the weather.
it's one of those weather. Like I said, I was telling you about how it reminds me of the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, where he puts the jacket on, take the jacket off, then
Yeah.
put the jacket on, take the jacket.
I gotta check that one
Oh
out.
my God, that's how it feels right now. I was like, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go down across the street to the store, with a hoodie.
Today, yesterday,
I was like, what the?
today.
Yesterday.
It
And then
started raining.
this morning I'm like, okay, I had to put the scarves and
You just gotta layer up.
yeah.
That's all you can do. Layer up and have I guess copies of clothes here
Yeah.
and there and
Well, lucky I didn't put my
shoes.
I didn't put my ski coat.
Umbrellas.
I didn't put the ski coat away. I keep wearing it because I love my ski coat.
Well, it's trusty.
I can wear a T-shirt under it and not be all
There you
all
go.
hot. But
That's a staple.
I thought I was gonna put it away, and then I'm like with a little light hoodie, thinking I'm all cute.
No, never. Don't think that yet. Like, they still have the heat on in my building. I'm like, please, Mariano, turn it off. And the I need it cool at night, you know.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy out there, but we got some good stories coming in.
What we got? What we got?
Hey, Mac, how's it going? How's it
Hi,
going?
Magda. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, but we got some good topics. Uh,
Uh-oh.
one topic that made me
He's
laugh.
giggling.
Yeah, it made me laugh because, we always talk about how people are saying things about races and they throw in
They
the
will
race car.
always say things about races.
Well, here it comes. University of Wisconsin.
Oh,
The campus has a big rock
Yeah.
in the middle of the thing. You believe
what's it for? Did they just couldn't
it's
move
just a
it?
rock.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't move it, or maybe it was
Yeah.
the stone that they made when they built. They tear down the thing to build it. Maybe that was the last
Probably
remaining
all on
stone.
top of that. Yeah.
Well, kids are over there protesting that the rock is racist.
How is a rock racist?
They don't know. They didn't say nothing. But here's the kicker.
What do you mean? There's no explanation.
There's
to
no
what
explanation.
See, people need to have some accountability. There's got to be some sort of explanation when you say things like that.
Well, one person said it's because it's a big boulder in the middle of the school
Okay.
that is trying to say that they are trying to keep us down, holding us down.
I don't
That's
understand.
like a stone on your back trying to hold
Yeah,
you down.
but it's not on anybody's back.
No,
It's supporting
And
the
they in the same
foundation.
they in the same college as everybody else. So how's it holding you down?
It's supporting the foundation, actually.
Well, here's the funny.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. The university
Mike's not
moved
working.
it.
They moved the boulder.
They actually took the boulder out, just not to argue with them. Just not to argue with them, they took the boulder out. That's why I was like, what?
But so, I mean, if you're gonna just move, like, why even pay that any mind?
I don't know.
You know.
This is why I'm saying it's getting ridiculous of the people just
beyond ridiculous.
calling everything racist. It's like, come on now. If you don't like what they're saying, you're racist. If they don't like the color you're wearing, you're racist because you didn't want to wear their color.
Yeah.
It needs to stop, please, people. It needs to stop with this bull crap. I'm like, now a rock, really? And then let's say if that rock,
I'm just blown away. Like, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about that.
right? But let's say if the rock does have something to do with back in the days and something like that. Who had the time? Who had the time
like
to?
You're laying me down and whipping me on the rock? Like,
Parenting
are you
needed.
crucifying me on the rock?
Yeah.
What happened?
Parents, they
Was there genocide on the flipping rock? Like, what?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
A witch hunt on the rock? What happened?
Even if that rock did all that, who had the time to be in college and figure out why that rock was there? Who cared? Like,
right, you're not going to be there. I mean, I don't know.
You're there for an education, not a rock education. What? You're a rock scientist now? Like, what's going on?
You think that there was something to it if they actually made action? Like, they actually moved it? You think there's something
well, some of the people
that they're not telling us?
Well, no. They moved ancient Maimon. There's no real reason. There was no real reason. They just doing it because everybody else says to do it.
I don't know. That's a lot of money to spend. I mean,
that was stupid.
You're never gonna make people happy.
No. You're dumb. That's all to it.
And when you do things when you react to things like that, you're gonna keep reacting. So what's next?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you wonder what made you just say, "Hey, that rock is racist." Like
somebody.
And then the wording that they use, the rock is racist. Right. Not the people that put
an
the rock.
Object that doesn't breathe.
Right. So you need a life if that rock causes you to.
You need a lot more than a life.
Oh my God! It messes their whole life. A rock.
Yeah.
Magda has a question. Can the rock lay eggs?
You didn't see it? I didn't see it. Oh! Can the rock lay eggs? I wish. It has to be a magic rock, Magna. It's something. But for a rock to bother you that much and disturb your education, you need help. You definitely need help.
So it was definitely a student who said something?
Yeah.
Was it a brown student?
Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to tell you what party they...
Was it a freshman?
I don't know. But they just said the party that he and a couple other people go with.
They jumped on that bandwagon quick, huh?
Yeah, because,
they're minorities there.
It's the D.
Yeah.
Not the R's. And they even far from the left. I think they like 180 degrees from the left for that rock to bother you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, right now the D's, as you put it, are making the most noise right now,
but it's not in a good way.
Because it's all
white, brown.
It's not. It's Magda. It's not unified. It's all everywhere. It's a bunch of little things.
And now they're fighting
matter.
each other.
Right.
Like, come on. Like,
so it's all split, and it's actually making them.
It's the D's that know common sense versus the D's that don't, and it's crazy.
It's all separate. It's all separated, and it's just.
But check that out. It was the campus of Wisconsin, the University of Wisconsin. So I
don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Except.
Greetings to all parents seeking an educational and entertaining show for your child. Look no further as I am delighted to introduce you to Raiden's World. Hosted by the talented Raiden Laloma. This captivating show immerses young viewers in a world of imagination, science, and more, making learning a delightful experience. If you have Roku TV, simply download the LDM Network channel app or visit www.raidensworld.com for updates, games and more. Also stay updated by following the show on Instagram. Raiden's World is carefully crafted to engage children in a fun and educational manner, fostering their curiosity and love for learning. The show offers a unique blend of entertainment and knowledge, ensuring that your child's educational needs are met while they enjoy the wonders of Raiden's adventures. We invite you to join us on this educational voyage that promises not only to entertain your child but also to expand their horizons. It is the perfect combination of fun and learning, creating a wholesome viewing experience for both children and parents alike. So, why wait any longer? Dive into the world of Raiden's World today and witness the magic unfold before your eyes. Thank you for choosing us to be a part of your child's educational journey.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So that was Raiden's World. Check them out. He has his own
Very
website as
cute,
well,
educational.
raidensworld.com.
Good stuff for the kids.
So let's go, because like you were saying that now you're in sales and stuff like that. So I wanted to jump into a segue of these type of customers that come in your house. I'm into the stores. You got the loud one. You know,
Yeah. They always want something for free.
right. Oh my God.
They scoop you out. They
discount
seek
one?
you out. Yeah.
The discount
What
people?
you got here? Oh no. I gotta do what? Okay, no.
Yeah. Or the ones I hate are the ones that get on the line, get to the front, and then look at the menu. Like,
Oh yeah. I'll step
like
back.
you've been online that long, and you get to the front, and now you want to look at the menu.
That's
You're
what
supposed to already know what you want. You know, but
Listen, I mean, maybe they need some extra help.
I don't know. Or maybe they couldn't see from far. I don't know. But that
They
doesn't
need-
have
they
no
need-
excuse for McDonald's and stuff like
They
that.
need to know what the special is.
So, but you guys, which one's your worst type of customer that you've seen before? Let us know. Comment below your worst customer, because I think that to me was my worst customers. And then
one's that?
like when I go to McDonald's, I just go, you got a penny pinchers. Oh yeah,
Yes.
you got the penny pinchers.
Like, why are you even come here if you don't want to spend a decent amount of money? We're not asking you for your savings at that, you know. Like, you're the one looking for something, right?
Right.
But you're trying to talk me down something that I can't lower.
Yeah.
You know.
I go to the main fast food restaurants that we already know what they have. But when I get to the cashier, I do ask them, "Do you guys any got sales this week?"
Well, you're the worst.
That.
They'll
but-
let you know. They will let you know.
No,
Charles.
but they nice. They be like, "Well, our sales
Our
is the-"
sale is these week-old nuggets.
Yeah,
You can have those.
they be like, "They've got 2 burgers with the fries."
We
but-
got this moldy cheeseburger in the back underneath
Yeah.
the fridge.
But I do not. But I will not go and say, "Do you got burgers or you got this?" Or, duh, you know.
No, you
So
know, I mean, the chain ones, you know what they have.
Yeah, so but you don't know
unless it's a
sometimes the
diner.
sale.
Yeah.
Because the sales are different for every chain.
A sale like what?
Like, let's say if they give you 2 burgers and the fries and the soda.
Okay.
And you go to another same restaurant, like, you know, the Arch franchise.
so just a
and they
different-
won't have that sale. That's why they say in the
Depending on the
commercial,
location.
depending on location. So when I get there, I ask them, what sales do you have? So that is a good question. I had no problems with the cashiers. But then the other people come and ask these stupid questions, and I see the cashier's face change. Like, ooh, boy, I'm about to hit this boy.
You didn't. I heard about one. I think she was a young girl, you know, like right out of high school or something like that, trying to make it on her own. It was a fast food place somewhere in the South. These 2 unkind people, a mother and a daughter, ended up getting hot oil poured on them because
Because they asking dumb questions?
I don't know. They did something wrong. I don't even remember what it was, but she just scooped up a bucket of hot oil.
That's messed up.
through the window. Through the window and got him.
No, that
Yeah,
is
African women, dollar you.
that
50
that is
cents.
so cold.
Back then, you know, you could get much more for $1. You know, $1 is like what a penny used to be 20 years ago.
No, that's messed up. That's kind of messed up. You're throwing, but you do have, because when I did sales before, there was people like back when I did sales outside, I was young.
Yeah.
So stockings were like the biggest thing that I used to sell. So they were like, "Oh, how much is this stocking?" And I'd be like, $4.99 each, right? I used to look at them and walk
per
away.
leg. Per leg.
Per leg. I used to walk away, and my boss was like, "Oh, she was talking." No, she was not talking. She was being stupid. If I wanted to, if it was a set,
Yeah, what was the alternative?
if I was a set, I would have said $4.99 for 2 to 3. You ask me how much is this one, I'm going to tell you the price of this one. Like, I had customers like that, and I look at them like,
How about you just give me the sock part? And
yeah, no,
just the calf.
right? Which side you want, the left or the right leg? Oh, and then when you
Give me the
tell them
pocket.
when you tell them dumb answers, they get a little upset. Be like, "Oh, you mean each? No, I mean a pair. Oh no, because $4.99.
Yeah, they do get offended with sarcasm.
But you said for one. If I said for one, why are you going to ask me for each?
Which one?
You dummy.
The butt part.
Yeah, but there are
This is the crotch.
people like that, and It's just hilarious. But we have a funny clip of my alter ego, Don Tito, who
Tito.
they what's it claims
HRA visits.
for, but we don't see this last comment, but it is funny because you do get people like that, you know.
You get any type
It's
of person.
been I've been in sales all my life
Right.
in the field, fire insurance claims.
Life
purchase.
is sales to me. Whether you're working for yourself or working for the man, you are selling yourself every day.
Raising a child is sales.
It's
Yeah.
raising a child. Is it? You got to negotiate, right? And barter.
Yeah. But my alter ego, Don Tito, they finally hired him in a coffee shop.
Oh, let's see.
Never hired this boy nowhere. He is too much. But take it away, Don Tito.
Okay, who next? Who next? Coming. Jew. No, not Jew. Why you skipping the line? Skipping in line? No, you next. Okay, what you wanting? Hey, how you doing? Do you have coffee? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this stupid. This is a coffee shop. What you think? We don't have no coffee? Huh? No, we don't got coffee here. We only sell pie. Stupido. What you wanting? Well, what I meant was, what type of coffee do you have? Okay, you meant what type of coffee, but you don't say that. You say if we got coffee. There's two different things. Okay, you know what? You go over there. You thinking what you wanting because I don't got time for you. I don't got time for all this stuff. Espérate, I gotta clean. I remember when people used to come to me and talking all this before. I remember very well, 1962. This girl, she very good. Wow, Majita, she very good. She asked me for coffee. I gave her coffee, and then anyway, who next? Who next? Talking to me, talking. Come on, what you wanting? What you wanting? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my, Avanza, hurry up. Let me see. You know what? Yeah, give me a large coffee. Oh my God. Okay, one large coffee. No. Forget that. Scratch that one. A medium coffee, one sugar, two. Okay, now you want a medium? You know what? No, just give me. Listen. Okay, I don't got time for you. A large coffee, medium coffee. Oh no, I want no sugar. I want it with sugar. What you mean? I'm ordering. Calm down. Listen, you go with this other stupid guy. Okay, you go with him. You thinking what you wanting. You come back because I remember I'm too old for this. And I remember back in the day, 1870, around there. Somebody that she say, you like me. Oh no, I don't like you. You like me. We don't got time for this, okay? Just give me the large coffee. Anyway, who next? Who next in the coffee shop?
Hey everybody, I'm Lil D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Kaboom.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
During their lifetime.
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone,
regardless of gender, race, or other factors?
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
Females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
sleep disturbances,
anxiety,
flashbacks, and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves.
Thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Aloma. Join the LDM network and Safe Horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
Speak up.
Speak out.
Put it on the TV for us.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, it froze for a little bit, but we're probably back now.
Get to learn something new.
Yeah. Hey, that's what happens in with these things. But yeah, we're back.
C'est la vie.
Okay.
And thank you, Wanda. Got your message.
Yes. So make sure. Yeah, we're back. Just pause on us for a little bit there. But yeah, you get those customers. Like I told you.
What was your worst customer?
The guy with the price. I told him $4.99 plus tax, and then
That was the worst?
he got mad because I charged him $5.40. I'm like, I charge you $5.40 because I just told you it's with tax. Like, like what?
How long did that bicker last?
Not long because I don't deal with people.
Yeah.
I just leave. I acknowledge their stupidity in a nice way where they be like, oh.
They have to think about it and go away.
Listen.
I mean, you did it. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
I'm not
it's
the
like passing gas. You did it. Go away now.
Right? I'm not the one that was that dumb. Yeah. Like, and then also when I was, I hear you now. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks you.
Thanks for that.
But also, like when I worked in Halloween Adventures where I was scaring people, it said, enter at your own risk. And if you're on it, so one day this pregnant lady want to get mad because I scared her in a scaring
You scared the baby
place.
out? Did you scare the baby
It's a Halloween Adventures. I should have scared the baby out, right? So the baby could have slapped her and said, hey, hello, it's a Halloween adventure. What do you expect? You expect the guys to come out and go, boo.
So she was really upset.
Yeah. I'm pregnant. I could have been
Today,
pregnant.
she would have sued you probably.
Yeah. And she would have lost because I would have sued her ass back.
Right. It would have been on camera and everything. People like to do silly stuff and, just forget it's on camera. Like, come on. CCTV is everywhere.
Listen, I tell you.
What else is new? What's going on?
But other than that, we have a couple minutes. I know I said I was going to do an announcement today. I just want to make sure that this is working.
Are you pregnant?
Right? Is there people online? Okay.
Yes,
Well,
people.
here's an announcement because I'm watching my page, and my page right now, I see hearts and all that coming up, but it doesn't show me he was online.
Yeah, yours is you have the delay. We're
Yeah.
like a few seconds ahead of you.
Oh, all right. Well, here's the announcement that I've been holding for a long time.
Make sure you're all there.
Holding for a long time, but
Is it a boy or girl?
I don't know. I'm still trying to find that out. But I'm going to throw the video before I even say it.
Uh-oh.
There's a comment going up on here.
Let's hear what they
Let's
have
see
to
what
say.
the comments are coming up. I like that. But yeah, again, let us know your dumbest customer or the customer you've seen. You don't have to
Or
be
even
a
the
sales.
best. If you had like a really good tip, that's nice too.
I worked at a juice bar, and the chick came in and wanted to buy a half of Jimmy's sandwich.
Oh,
or she
let me just
didn't
get one
have
rib.
enough for the whole sandwich. What?
How much for one rib?
I would be like, hey, let me get a ham and cheese sandwich with everything, $7. What about what I get for $1?
I mean,
let me get it. Let me smell it.
If you're really starving, right? We'll figure it out. But
I mean, you can't fault them for trying and asking, right?
We'll figure it out. But like, don't come and asking for half a lobster or
no,
nothing like that.
Here goes the customer that
Just split it in half.
orders a lot of food and then starts doing.
Oh Let me
man,
go get my wallet.
Yeah, you know what? I think I left my wallet. But you know what? Can I just pay it tomorrow? No,
Right
I'll
on.
hold it here out of the refrigerator on the side until tomorrow, and then you can pay for it.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all people are crazy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here is the announcement I was holding, and now we can tell people. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, I'm Lil D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apolonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Cooper.
I'm Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence?
During their lifetime.
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone.
Regardless of gender, race, or other factors.
Coming soon, Killer Within You by Charles Laloma will be available in hard copy or digital.
Put on the thing on the TV. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, I am an author. Watch for the book. We're just waiting for the draft that's supposed to be here next week. So hopefully by April, the first week of April, will be on sale.
Looking forward to it.
This is about a detective
True
who
crime.
is trying to find a serial killer that is killing men all over New York.
That's why I said I didn't do it. No.
At 80% off.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, man.
It's something happening with the intro videos that they're 4K and they shutting down the mics. I don't know why.
You just got to make a little adjustments.
Yeah,
All right.
but yeah. So watch out for that book. You know, who is the killer? You're gonna have to find out what is going on and the killing and everything.
You should have a poll like who's the killer.
Yeah, but it's an FBI agent and a New York detective trying to find this one killer that's killing men all over the place.
In the city or?
In the city, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
In the city.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to tell you everything in the book. You got to read it. Yeah, you got to read the book.
No, I'm just trying to set the tone, you know,
It's just a killer killing people, and you have to be the detective to find out who did it. But I tell you this much: the ending is gonna flip your brain. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Watch out for when it's in sale. You want to support, you can support. It'll be on Barnes and Nobles.
Excellent.
It might be on Amazon as well as a digital, but it is a
Yes.
paperback book. So check it out. All right. Well, that's my thing, investigating
Right, for
the
all
minds
you
of
true crime enthusiasts.
So if you like the Law and Order, true crime, and
Dun, dun.
everything, and a little FYI, part of the story is based on true stories.
Right, that's what makes it true crime.
So check that out. But anyway,
It's relatable.
Yeah,
No.
very relatable. But thank you guys, for your compliments. I hope you like the video. I'll be posting it up again, and the covers. So we're not gonna take no more commercials because it's gonna keep on knocking our thing up. Thank you.
Magda.
Thank you. I'll definitely will be letting people know when it's on sale. Who knows? I might be doing a book party at the studio, something like that. We don't know yet.
Stay tuned.
So just stay tuned and keep us in.
Lots of exciting
your
new things
brains.
happening.
Oh yeah, and it's a 3-part. So this is just the first one.
Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
What the second one is going to be, I know what it's going to be. I just haven't finished getting it. I'm only in the middle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a saga.
Yeah, I just wanted a 3-piece saga that was in my brain.
Good.
It was supposed to be a movie, but I decided to put it in the book. It was
So it can still be a movie.
Yeah, it still could be
so.
a movie. You never know. But I had to wait for it to be copyright and everything. So I finally got it copyright. So that's why I'm
That's
doing
important.
it. Yeah, because they'll steal your ID. Your
Do
idea.
a book signing, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Having a book signing, people
Why
come
not?
in.
It could be a nice reason to party and gather. And
Yeah, gather in, buy your book.
eat, drink, be
So-
merry, laugh.
Come in and meet us. You know, stuff like that. So.
Oh, and XY101 is coming out too on the
Yes.
6th. So
XY101 is coming out with their new podcast. Alyssa came out with her second season, I think it was, podcast. So there's a lot of going on the LDM network.
Lots going
Raiden
on.
came out with his third season. He's finishing. He should be finished by next month, finishing the whole third season. Who knows? So yeah, there will be a meet and greet
For sure.
with your new author. That's funny to say, an author. Like, wow, okay. But anyway.
Jack of all trades. That's just one title. So.
Yes. So let's keep it going. My phone died, so man.
It's telling you something.
I didn't even know. I thought
It's
it
telling-
said 13%.
It's telling you to give your audience your undivided attention.
Well, I was going to read the comments of the net. Well, you probably have the comments of the furniture on my page,
Maybe.
right? So I put up a post of a comedy, a little thing about what can you say about your furniture that you cannot say to your mate. And some of the comments were funny. Rhea said about the warranty, something about, what is the return policy? You can't say that. Yeah, go to my page and see if it was there. Yeah, and then just scroll for the, oh, no. There we go, Charles. And then scroll for the questionnaire. Somewhere, where is it? Yeah, I'm posting almost every day. There we go. And then let's hit the comments. Read some of those comments out there.
All right, let's see.
Well, she said.
I said strong enough to withstand years of stress.
The question is, what can you say about your furniture that you cannot say about your mate?
Randy said it was much firmer when I first got it.
Oh, Randy, I don't know.
Ouch.
I hope
Tashana
you're-
said, this wood stays hard. Will said, it needs to be reupholstered.
Dang. Yeah, he went deep. He went deep on
I
that
don't
one.
know.
Yeah,
Ouch.
you definitely can't tell your mate that.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ex-mate. Rhea said, what's the return policy? And Evie said, not as hard and tight as it used to be.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a couple good ones. That was a couple good ones.
I like that one.
I would go further and say, wow, these legs used to be stronger. What else? It's hard to sleep on it now.
Not stuffy, Magnus said.
Fluffy, not stuffy. Hard to sleep on it. You can't say stuff like that to your mate.
No, you got to choose those words wisely, right?
Here go one. I got it on sale. Oh.
That's honest. That's honest.
You got it on sale? I don't know about that.
No.
Keep going down and it'll pop up the whole word. Yeah, that. Woo. You can imagine that. So when I come out with this question, it just reminds me of an old show called Three's Company.
Yeah.
Where they used to say things and the person behind the door be like, what? And then when they open the door, it's nothing what they talking about. So I was picturing someone talking about a furniture and they think they talking about their mate.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, listen, she's broken. We gotta send her away and get a new one.
Definitely.
The
One
whole
of the screws was loose.
It looks like the hole is just getting bigger and bigger.
Oh man. Yeah, reupholstered.
We
for
gotta-
sure. For sure.
Oh, man.
Definitely had some couches like that.
Here comes a dark joke. Here comes the dark one.
Uh-oh.
I think we need to change the color.
Oh.
That was dark. That was dark.
Whatever that could mean.
You know, when you refurnish your furniture, sometimes you be like, okay, I'm gonna put it a different color. You can't say that to your mate.
No. What you get is what you get.
I know, right?
No. Unless, of course, they're transitioning.
Ooh, to a different color?
To a different species. Who knows? A different sex. I mean, gender.
I don't know.
I mean, you know.
It could happen. It could happen.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, let's sand her down.
You know, this is 2025.
Racist. I'm just
word.
saying things that you say to furnitures, you know? Yeah.
No, you gotta go.
The hole is getting bigger. Yeah.
How about I just leave you on the sidewalk? Somebody else will come pick you up.
This cushion was nice and firm. Now it just slides all over the place.
You gotta go.
This furniture needs replacement.
Yeah, right?
I'm taking you to the dump.
Throw it away. I'm upgrading anyway.
We could go on. We could go on. Right?
Holy crap. That'd be something funny. All right, let's throw it. I had the joke here. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, man.
But
what doesn't kill you make you stronger. That's for sure.
I'm telling you.
Those relationships.
It's just one of those funny relationships and stuff like that. So.
You have to laugh. You have to laugh. If you don't laugh, you might cry. So.
Yeah, especially when it comes to relationships, you always wanted to joke around and stuff. Like, you know.
Relationship is a lot of work.
I mean, yeah, but some people take themselves too seriously. It's like, what? Come on.
I just joke about it. I'm all good. You know, when it comes to having fun, if you don't.
Some stuff is out of your control.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, like you can't control your partner. You shouldn't. It's possible.
I think,
but you
honestly,
if you really want an equal imbalance, that's not the type of partner you want.
No, we don't have no balance because I think it's more 60 to 70% of us laughing and playing around and getting each other in trouble.
I look at him. Sometimes I get mad. I look at him, and then he just comes with the stupid.
Because I know, like, when she's mad, she's what I call a woman mad. The color was not the color she wanted. One of those kind of mad stuff. And I just look at her and I say some dumb stuff. And then she's like,
what are you going to say?
She's like, why was I mad anyway?
Right. And then, yes, I forget about what I was mad about. I'm like, this boy is not going to budge.
Screw it.
And then I'm here boiling in anger, and then he doesn't care about it.
So waste of energy, waste of time.
Why am I stressing myself?
I just laugh about it. I'd be like, okay. Yeah. The dog ran across the street. They'd be like, what the hell the dog got to do with it?
If you could laugh instead of be mad, why not?
Yeah. We always like that. I can't see, like, my son sometimes sitting there quiet. I just got to bother him. I don't know why. I tickle him, right?
That's that ADHD, man.
Yeah, she's standing still. I gotta bother her just to make sure they're okay. But
no, it's sweet. It's sweet.
How many minutes we got there? No. What time is it? Oh, okay. So we got a quick minute to do this other story I wanted to say. Now we're not gonna play the video.
All right, give us a quick synopsis.
What was the last week's topic that we were talking about?
Oh, we're always talking about relationships.
Yeah, well, because I don't remember. That's why I said my phone shut off. I don't remember the, and I didn't write it down, so. Oh. I don't remember the love corner question that we had going.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little notepad.
But real quick, anyway, there's why she's looking for that. There was a video that I don't want to play because it might kick off our mic.
Let's just
describe it. She is speaking about makeup, and she said that many guys. No, just as an interview.
Okay.
And she said many guys tell you to take off your makeup that they want to see your real face.
Right.
She's telling another girl the only reason they tell you that because they cheap and they don't want to pay for your upbringing with your makeup and all that. First of all, to the lady,
I don't agree.
I'm not paying for your makeup. So why would you think I was going to pay for all your makeup?
Why would that be the thing that he pays for? What guy pays for makeup?
And put it like this. Why
you ever had a guy pay for your makeup?
Why would make that the first thing you talk about is that them spending money?
They'll give you money to buy makeup maybe, but
no I'm dating you. I'm not paying for nothing for you.
Okay.
Besides going to eat or something, and I ain't paying for your
So
clothes.
She agreed with that? Below. She
Yeah.
agreed with that?
No, but she was like, the other girl just looked at her like kind of weird.
Yeah,
And
definitely
she said,
kind of weird.
because they are cheap. They cheap. I'm gonna tell you as a man,
Oh,
no.
boy. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
If you're gonna start a relationship, if I'm not gonna ask you to take off your makeup, I'm not gonna tell you to take your nails, your hair done, none of that. If all I want to do is hit it.
Of course.
Because I don't care.
Right, and plus you don't want to see the real person. If you
I don't
just,
care.
If you just want to have sex, you really don't want to see that.
But if I'm going towards a relationship, you don't start a relationship with a lie.
Right.
Your
she's
makeup.
Not, when you wake up next to her, she's not going to be
He
wearing
wants
makeup.
to see you with no filters.
That's
Exactly.
it. It's just that simple. There's no reading between the lines or anything
No.
like that. I want to see who you are.
I want to see the real you. No makeup. The hair. Put it on that little dial that y'all normally put it on.
Take those those spiders off your faces.
Yeah, the spiders off your eyes. You know what I mean? Like put the fake butt up on the closet where they belong.
To each his own, but I think that if you're being honest and truthful with that person, and you should be vulnerable. They should be able to know what you look like in the morning and while you're sleeping.
If you can't, then you don't
right?
want. There's nobody
in the shower. Your breath stinks. Whatever. Like,
nobody wakes up in the morning like a soap opera.
Like this.
All nice and hair all done. Makeup.
Well, no.
Unless you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning before your mate wakes up and put makeup and then lay down.
This is not the 1950s. Why? Why are we doing that?
I don't know. Listen.
We don't want live together. He knows all the makeup you have in the bathroom and everything else. What are you doing with it?
That's why I'm glad. I'm glad I am married, because this day and age to be single is kind of hard. Because I'm going to be like, are you an Instagram girl or a regular girl? What you mean? Instagram girls, y'all pretty up in the face. Pretty up in the face and doing all these angles. And then when you see them, you be like, no, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for somebody. I am that somebody. No, you're not. I'm out. I'm not going to sit there and be like, wow, you look different from your photos.
If you're real, you're real. There's no filter about it.
I heard of, wow, you look different from when I was hearing.
Oh, yeah, you look a lot older. No.
Because, I need to impress you with my mind.
Catfishes, right. At the end of the day.
Right.
If that's what you're looking for.
But back in the days, it was phone calls. So you'd be like, wow, you look so different from your voice, because you already had like an imagination
Some
of that. Some
people have different voices from what they look like. Yeah.
That I understand, but they don't leave. But if you come out with a different whole face.
Hi, my name's Lydia, and
I want to be like that for myself. I prefer no makeup. Everybody.
Wait, what would you do if you went on a date and she had an ugly laugh? And every time you told a joke, right?
Knowing me.
No, she laughed like dastardly.
Knowing me, she's gonna leave me and say I was rude.
Why? What would you say?
Because
it's your face.
It's my face when it gave it away. First of all, I don't got a poker face, right? So I would have been like, "What the heck? Was that you?
The
Seriously?"
ugliest laugh.
Listen. What if she had a dragon breath?
That might be a hygiene issue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It could be.
You're gonna have to kiss her. So
if she had a dragon breath with a fairy body,
you could die from infections of the mouth.
Yeah. Take that for the team. Take that. I'll be like, look. How do you avoid it? Well, you don't avoid it.
What, the laugh or the halitosis?
Hey, you be like 2 zip and a swallow.
No, that's not negotiable.
No, you just say it like the old song.
Someone here that issue.
Someone here needs Listerine.
If it's any type of smell.
You ever heard that song, that older song? Someone here needs Listerine. Not a zip, not a swallow, but the whole damn bottle.
I heard that part. Yeah, I heard that part years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You take it, squash. Take it to the back of the throat, girl. Take it to the back. Squash.
What's going on in your body? Are you dying?
No, but she probably ate somewhere. She's a smoker.
Okay, but if this is a daily, hourly thing, we might have to address the problem. It's offensive.
Yeah.
If I'm making the effort to not be smelling bad.
Before you go to a date, mint it up. Mint it up. Take it to the back.
Clean up.
You know what I mean? Mint it before you go to the date.
Make the effort. You never know what might happen.
You know? But
you know, like they say, like if you get into an accident, make sure you have on clean underwear.
Yeah, my mom always told that.
But what if you really something really happened and you just went to the bathroom on yourself? Then
no, but I told my mom, how you gonna go wear clean underwear if something happens to you? So you're gonna be bleeding on it, or you got so scared you crapped on it. So it's no matter what, no matter what, I would always have men. I would offer one.
No, like if you're near death, you know, you might go to the bathroom.
Okay,
on yourself.
so now here's the double standard. If you tell a female, "Oh wow, here you want a mint," oh hell will break loose.
I mean, they say that people who offer you gum, like on a date, they want to kiss you.
Yeah, that's what they say. Not to a girl. But if a girl tells a man that, she'll say it even ruder. Homie. Here, take 3 or 4 of these Tic Tac. You gonna come over here?
Maybe we can just
like
be
they
friends.
want to embarrass you. I'll leave.
We can be friends.
I'll leave. Or throw if she doesn't understand, I'll throw hints and stuff. Like, oh, I heard they have mint chocolate cake. No. They got mint shake.
We're either gonna be friends, and I'm gonna tell you the real deal, or I don't know.
When it's the first date, I'm gonna be brutally honest. If you don't like it, hey, we gotta go.
I think that's the best time to be honest.
I put one in my mouth and then say, "Wow, I forgot to offer you one." Hey, that's a good one. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, you want one?
No. What if they're like, no,
I'm good.
I don't do mints.
No, here.
And if he says no, I think you want one.
Right? No. Here, take one. See, my wife can get away with it. My wife can get away with it because she'll be like, no, here, take one. No, I don't need a mint. No, it's my culture to give a mint. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, when they see an Asian and an Asian says their culture, oh, okay. I don't want to dishonor the culture. I'll take the mint.
Man, no, some people like those little mints at the buffets and stuff, man. So, listen.
Yeah. Or I'll be like, I just had extra.
Take a hint.
Yeah, listen. But I can see like sometimes when you're walking around and stuff like that, you know, then I buy some Raid.
Buy some Raid. Oh no.
But it is so crazy with the things you do on the first date. Like you want to be honest, but then you don't because
it's the balance.
And then some females love people that joke around.
You don't want to be offensively honest because you don't know, you haven't felt out that person, so you don't know what, you know what I mean? You just don't know.
I'm just defensively honest. I don't know. Everything I say, people would be like, "Oh wow, you're so sarcastic."
There's a way to be honest, right?
Yeah, the truth. Hey, I don't understand that. You got to be honest, but there's ways to be honest. It's the truth.
I'm one of those people who
that's true. There's
I don't
ways to say stuff.
Right,
I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. We don't got time.
I won't sugarcoat it, but I definitely don't want to offend you. You know, if I don't have to.
She offended me with the dragon breath. That's just like, rah, here comes the dragon.
Right. You're absolutely right. That's why I said it calls for a conversation, or we can just be friends, and I will be brutally honest with you.
I had a Jewish guy that wanted to kiss me, but found out he brushed his teeth with salt. I said, oh, no.
Why? Did it smell?
The salt is not that bad. Salt kills the bacteria more than anything else. But you're supposed to wash it out. You're not supposed to leave it. Yeah. So when you leave it too long,
your enamel.
It starts stinking.
Queen Elizabeth used to brush her teeth with sugar because they didn't know any better, and so her teeth were rotten.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, to me, be honest. If you want to be sarcastically nice, honest, by all means, you know?
Yeah.
If she don't get the hint and I want to be nice.
I like to avoid confrontation. I've always been that person. Like, I don't
smell
want to
like
fight.
hot mop. No, just be, if you want to be nice.
I walk away from you, you know? Like one of those spitters, you know, some people spit.
No, but
when they speak.
You offer
it gets a little bit right on your lip.
Yeah, you just be like this. Damn, you want this back?
Oh, God.
You want that back?
Oh, God. It's like, I don't know.
I make the sarcasm with
I'll wipe it off right
comedy.
in front of them. Like,
oh, I do too. Be like this. Wait a minute.
Okay, I know.
With the umbrella, you can talk. Put the thing. It's like this with the window wipers.
Damn it.
No, but
because that's offensive too. Like,
but it happens to a lot of people with.
You did it.
Well, especially New Yorkers and Spanish people with the S and the P's. So that I understand. But
Making excuses.
No,
excuses.
Excuses, you know. But the thing is, you want to be like, if they say, no, I'm okay with the mint, you can make a comedy about, you know, comedy about it.
Who's like a baboso?
Oh, the kisses that wet kissers, the sloppy kisses. Ooh.
No, you said something about a guy who brushed his teeth with salt. What about those people who drink their urine and do things like put it on their body?
Who does that?
What? Are you kidding me? Look it up. It's becoming more popular. They think it's
Why
like.
would you do that?
They think it's cleansing them, but I don't understand.
Oh, I'm gonna research that one.
That's only in emergencies
How
if you
would
have
a
no
pee
water.
that's supposed to go out to your body?
Right.
I heard of drinking it after you heat it up.
In emergencies, if you
washing
have
it?
no water, but only no more than once, right?
Who the heck is the coat with R. Kelly?
Look it up.
That's R. Kelly's coat.
It's a real thing. They think they're.
It's called the golden shower. That's R. Kelly's coat.
They put it in their hair and their face. They think it's.
No, I did hear it. It's called the golden shower.
Yuck, Magda. Yeah, yuck.
That's nasty.
I heard
They
people
smell like
that
piss.
when they have when they have their period, they use their blood
That's
to
worse.
wash their
I didn't
face.
hear that. Why are you putting it on your face?
Oh my.
What is that doing?
Supposed to make your face supple
Okay.
and smooth.
Here on the LDM show, the weirdest stuff you put on your body. Like, wow.
You know the C word. I've heard about that.
The what?
C word has protein in it.
Oh, semen? Yeah. No, that is proven.
Oh, look at it. Oh, of course.
No, that is proven that a lot of the people put the semen on their face because it tightens up their pores
But
and
that's
everything.
what the long eyelashes were once for.
Yeah. So it and a lot of the people did it and they proved it, but the pee doesn't prove it.
I actually have
you.
a friend who would put it on a dry washcloth and use it to scrub
Yeah.
her face for her pores, and I'm like,
It says
okay, it's too much information.
but it's proven fact. That's the problem. Pee
my
is
God.
not proven that it's gonna do anything to you.
Pee is supposed to be good for acne, like baby urine.
That's why back in the days when you see a person, they used to say,
Breast milk is good for your skin.
Oh yeah. To drink it or to like rub it on.
Not to rub it on your face.
Okay.
So like in the Philippines, if kids like have those little rashes,
Okay.
the moms will be told like get your breast milk and then rub it with a
okay, so
cotton.
now you got a lot of guys going over there talking about,
You
can
did
I
it? You
can
tried
I
it?
get some breast milk?
You didn't try it?
Listen,
Well, there's still some people who breastfeed, past 5,
there's people that sell their breast milk.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So.
why wouldn't you if you could,
But we only got a couple minutes left.
On that note.
On that note, get your coffee with 2 breast milks and a sugar.
2 scoops.
Medium, large, whatever you want. Just don't go to Don Tito's
Organic
coffee.
breast milk.
Don't go to Don Tito's coffee shop
Don
over there.
Tito.
Homeboy is crazy. Well, we're gonna be doing more videos like that as well, a comedy here and there, and also again, look out for my book. I'm hoping you're gonna like it.
What's the name of that book again?
It's The Killer Within You.
Ooh.
So, right there, the title will tell you somewhat.
Killer.
Everyone has a killer. Uh-oh. The shocks moment, right? No. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our time with the racist
Thank
rock,
you for joining us. Feel free to comment.
the makeup. What else we were talking about today, and
Everything.
everything, right?
Oh, you forgot to talk about that you said something about the diet and black people and oppression.
That's what we had to say. But we'll talk about it next week. What does diet and color and white people have to do with each other? We're going to talk about that next week.
Is that a form of
Yes.
colonialism and
What?
oppression?
What people are saying.
Let us know.
So, and also next
Tag
week,
your page.
also next week, I'm going to tell you about a pastor who tried to be slick and wind up in jail. You want to find out how and why?
Is it an offense?
I don't know. You're just going to have to watch next week's show.
Oh, and another one is the dad that wants to
Thank
take
you,
her daughter
Magda.
to Disney.
Yes, and a dad that wants to take his child to Disney, but the mother doesn't want to because she has more kids.
Well,
We're going to be talking about that as
no.
well next week.
No.
No, it's not happening.
Thanks, Magda. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Stay beautiful.
Oh, so that was it.